Rangers 1, Club Brugge 3. I'm going to keep this review short and sweet. Unlike Russell Martin's time at Rangers, which of course is going to be short and shite, because that was awful. Champions League music in the background. Deary me, deary me. I was in meltdown mode in that first half.
Oh, lovely.
I don't blame anybody that left. You're standing up to an absolute fraud in the dugout, because Russell Martin needs to go. I think Farr has absolutely robbed us of a goal, but I'm not going to sit here and greet about that. I'll tell you this for free, right? That De Giga mistake, I think what he did to serve his contract ripped up, his loan contract, he should be returned to Wolves, even though it would significantly weaken us.
That is the worst. I mean, even Liverpool's up there. That's the worst 20 minutes, 25 minutes of football or play or players that I have seen on an Ibrox pitch for I don't know how long. That was an embarrassment, an absolute embarrassment. They should be ashamed to put the jerseys on. Russell Martin's tactics, what were they? I have no idea. Does anybody else? I'm hoping that either Alex or Stuart on the panel tonight can tell me what Russell Martin's tactics were. The players didn't look like they had a clue what they were doing. Russell Martin looked lost. It's all right just standing there shouting. It was that was an absolute embarrassment tonight. Let's be honest with ourselves. Club Brugge took their foot off the gas after they scored the third goal, because see, they didn't. That could have been anything. That could have been absolutely anything tonight. I was embarrassed tonight. Absolutely embarrassed. An absolute joke tonight. I'm absolutely fuming.
Oh, lovely.
For me, that's just made things 10 times worse. It was an embarrassment. It was a joke. The players should be ashamed of themselves. Russell Martin and the coaching staff should be ashamed of themselves for what they've just made us watch and what they've made the fans in that stadium tonight sit and watch through. And I don't blame any of them for leaving in 20 minutes. I wouldn't have blamed the whole stadium if it left in 20 minutes. Absolute dross.
What can I say? Well, this is what I saw, right? So if anybody wants to come and attack me, I don't mind, right?
All I want to do is fucking put my nut across the bridge of your fucking noses, you cunts.
From the 25th minute to half time, I thought we sort of like up to tempo, and then they went, wait a minute here. And then they started to progress and have confidence in themselves. I thought your wee boy, everybody said, oh my God, my Gomez playing, it's his first game, he's only played half a dozen. I thought that boy was outstanding. Outstanding. But the majority of the second half, I thought we were good. I thought we passed it swiftly and we moved the ball quicker than we have done in the previous two league games. And I just thought that everybody realised we're in a big bag of poo here. We've got 45 minutes to get ourselves out of this big bag of poo. Cameron, again, for the short time that he was on the pitch, that guy's got it. But he has got a future with us. I think that boy's a talent. How quickly that referee looked at that screen and went, that's a goal. That's not a goal. Come on, mate. Let's get at least another couple of angles on that, will we? Of what it looked as if when he looked at it, how the keeper had that hand on it and the other hand was coming on top of it. But when you look at KLG, sure, it's no talking pish, mate. It's an opinion, mate. You have yours.
It's just an opinion. Right? It's just an opinion.
Exactly. So wind your neck in, mate. Right?
Raging at it. Fuming.
But what will we do over there? We'll probably lose a goal over there anyway. So, that is the end of it.
We lose heavily in Belgium. We lose heavily.
Obviously, Gazima. Is he better than Brian Laudrup at the moment? For those who can remember Brian Laudrup, right?
No.
Jesus, what? Okay, in the short period we've seen him, Martin, right? Folk are saying in your chat, mate, the best winger we've ever seen.
But we're not having that conversation. So we're not having that conversation.
Okay. And then moving on from there, I thought Raskin again outstanding.
Right, okay. It's all about opinions. That's why we do this. If we all agreed, it would be really boring. But I can't agree with much, Alex, of what Stuart said there. I really can't agree with much. I thought that the whole night was absolutely shambolic, Alex.
Nice.
Oh, completely outfought, outworked, out everything. Martin was completely outmanaged. I just thought it was a shambles, mate, all night.
Mate, that was a training session for Club Bruges, and I lost my rag. There was 3 passes that Bruges went from their goal to ours. One ball went right through the middle of the whole team, and nobody got near it. Giga can't stop running for that. He has to be on the ball and go, "That's mine." I said it in the watch along. We got a goal, and I just clapped, and I gave the most pathetic clap I've ever done because there's no positive to take from that game. But no player in that team deserves any sort of pass marks. None of them can come off there and go, "I did my job tonight. I actually look good." If any of them come in a press and say that they did okay, they're on something, because none of them should even put on a jersey against St Mirren. They were all shambolic. Not one player deserves to actually play again. None of these players actually did anything. And I wouldn't be surprised if we go over to Bruges and get scalped 4-0.
Yeah, I wish, Stuart, I could see positives in that tonight, because, as I said to Alex during the watch along, I'm getting fed up.
Get it up, yeah. Get it up, yeah.
I mean, that first 20 minutes was utterly embarrassing.
A lot of folk in the group chat here thinks that I'm either on a pipe or taking vodka.
Stuart, I think they're absolutely perplexed, bamboozled. I think
agree with you.
that man has to go. That man has to leave our football club, right? But it's evident on the pitch. It's like the team do not have a clue what they're doing.
I agree. Yeah.
Like, we won't concede goals like that again. It's so difficult, and it's just out of anxiety and desperation. So I understand it, but it's frustrating. So we were all over the place. We just didn't react very well. So the second half, I'm really proud of the players. It'll be as hard as it will ever be for them here. I'm convinced of that. We'll make sure of that. So for them to put on the show they did in the second half, to play so well, so much energy, so much aggression, running for each other, but that is what it is. So that resilience, that level of growth for the players to come through tonight, we're going to grow a lot from tonight. And I'm really proud of the second half. And the tie's not over. So it's a precarious scoreline for Bruges to have. The decisions we made were purely out of anxiety. That we can't let that affect things. So we asked them to get back to the plan. And as I said, I think we'll have a lot of people in that dressing room that grow from tonight. And the crazy thing is, we start the game so well. They clear one ball. For 3 minutes, we're really aggressive, really front-footed. They clear one ball and they score. So it's so frustrating. But I knew there'd be a bit of pain coming here, because to change something, to change energy, to change the way we're going to play, to change habits, there is not always easy, and you have to go through a bit of pain. Tonight we went through too much. As I said, we're still in this tie, so I'm excited about that. If we take the level of resilience we took from tonight, the second half, and intensity and aggression and courage to actually play football in the way we want to, then we'll be in a good place.
Raging, isn't he? Fuming.
Alex, still on the tie.
Don't come to me. Don't come to me. I'm just disappointed you've come to me first.
Still on the tie, Alex. We can take plenty of positives from the second half. What did you make of Russell Martin's post-match interview? Has he got a point?
Just disappointed, mate. Disappointed. Like, he says we've got to take a lot of positives from it. Where a lot of players are going to grow. That's the worst we're going to be. We'll learn from this. We'll go forward. A lot of players are going to grow in that dressing room. I'm sorry, what's he talking about? What is Russell Martin talking about at this point? How can he say that we were good? How can he say we were good for 3 minutes? Listen, I will eat my hat if we go over to Bruges and get a result and get in the Champions League, because Russell Martin has made it out like this tie is not over. We got absolutely schooled tonight. We got schooled tonight, and we got bent over by Bruges.
Oh, lovely.
Plan A is pish. No plan B. Martin out now.
99.9% of the fans going to agree with you. Yeah, because it's just going to get worse. We didn't do what was planned or something. Well, what was planned? Does the players actually know what we're doing? Agree, plan A is a bit poo. But plan A is poo-poo because there is no plan B.
I'd bring back Gerrard, give him what he wants. McAllister, Beale and Barry, get rid of these absolute clowns.
One club that you don't get time to find your feet is Rangers. And right now, Russell Martin can't even find his shoes, never mind his feet. Our next run of games, we've got St Mirren, Bruges, and Celtic in 3 games. There was a chat during the watch we spoke about. Did we actually get a win? Did we get a point in any of these games?
If we think tonight was bad, and it was, I think there was to come.
Yeah.
Couldn't give a toss. Couldn't care less.